Hello there, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, well, welcome to the channel. My name is Nick and I explain everything about Bob Proctor's teachings and the law of attraction, Neville Goddard, everything what has to do with a thought can become a thing. And how can you now use your thoughts to change your business, to change your relationship, to change your fitness, your health. So that's what I'm talking about. Last video I talked about the power of decision. And today I want to talk to you and explain you how to set goals. Because in business-wise, in the traditional business explications, there are a lot of ways how to set goals. But it's Bob Proctor who explained me how to set proper goals for my business, and once I start to do that, I really propelled forward, and I would like to share that with you. And if you divide goals, if you talk about goals, there are, well, Bob Proctor, he divides it in three types of goals. You have the A-type goal, B-type goal, and C-type goal. And the first thing is, what you do is like taking an inventory. You look at your results, health-wise. Are you happy with your health at this moment? Is there room for improvement? Are you happy with your relationship? Is there room for improvement? Would you like to improve your relationship, or are you happy with it now? How's your business? Money-wise? Satisfactory? Do you love your business? How do you want to improve it? So just take inventory. Do you like it or not? And if you don't like it, then it's the result of if you observe your results, and whatever they are. There's no judging. However the results are at this moment, know that they can be improved. And they only can be improved if you change your thinking. Because if you keep on thinking the same way that you're now thinking, you will keep on getting the same results. Because all things are thoughts. And if you hold it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. I will repeat that 1,000 times so that it will sink in. But that's how the way things go. So if you don't have enough clients, it's not because there are not enough clients outside. If you have a bad relationship, it's not because it's not possible to have a good relationship. It is because the way that you think about your clients is about the way that you think about your relationship. That's the way that you think about your health. That manifests the results that you have now. And that can be confrontational, because now you need to take responsibility. I have that struggle, or I have that every day. As more as I'm studying this, the more I get passionate about this, the more I see that, yeah, there is room for improvement. It's not because I study these things that if you open a book that you're getting perfect instantly. No, you're just getting aware of the possibilities. And that's for me the most liberating message that I got from there, is that, okay, if I take responsibility for my own thoughts, and if I accept that the results I have now are just a blueprint from my past results, from my past thinking, then I can change it, because I can change my thinking now, in an instant, in a moment. Now at this moment I can change my thinking. I can start to talk about something else. I can think of something else, but I stay with you guys. I stay with you in the zone, in the moment, because I want to get my message across. So as soon as you accept that you can be responsible, that you are responsible for your thoughts, that you can change your thoughts, now you can also change your future, because thoughts become things. And now I'm coming back to goal setting and how to set proper goals. I first have to look if my dog is still following me. Well, I'll whistle. Come on. There he comes. A little bit slow. He's a little bit old age already. 12 years. My best friend, I think. Come on. Well, we did walk already this morning, so he's already a little bit tired. But I wanted to take you with me in a garden walk towards one of my favorite spots. It's a beautiful view. I would like to take you, it's like the metaphor for goal setting. So going on that trip and then reaching a top and then going after another top. But if we talk about goal setting, often we set goals because we are calculating. We are thinking what is possible, because we are all a little bit conditioned by the paradigms, by our beliefs and by our environment, who are telling us what is possible, what is logic, what is natural. If we think in business, if you say, well, I did 5% growth, oh, that's great, that's normal. Well, why should it be normal? Why shouldn't you do 20 or double, or make from your yearly and monthly income? Why not? Why shouldn't that be possible? Well, it's only not possible if you think it's not possible. So, if you start to set goals, you have those typical A-type goals, what Bob Proctor talks about, the A-type goals. I call them your to-do list. Those are the things that you put on your agenda, that you have to do, you want to accomplish. But it doesn't need any big effort from you. It doesn't need, you know how to do it, you have done it. It's nothing special to you. You just have to do it. So you put it on your goal list, and then in the end of the week you say, well, I achieved all my goals. But by doing that, by only going after that type of goals, things that you know already how to do them, and you have done them already, it creates no satisfaction. It creates not an inner satisfaction. You are getting, after a while, you will get, that's a reason why a lot of people getting stressed and burnout, because they only go after A-type goals. Things that they know already how to do. They're just putting a little bit more on their plate. They're just putting a little bit more of those goals on their plate. And now maybe you recognize yourself there. And then you hustle and you work hard, but no satisfaction. Not really satisfaction. About the only satisfaction that you get is lining, barring, okay, done, check mark. Doesn't do anything with you. Then you have B-type goals. And B-type goals, those are a little bit more stretched. Now you're after something that you haven't done yet, but you know how to do it. It just takes a little bit time, and it will keep more people busy. You will put more energy into it, but there's still no really satisfying feeling afterwards that you reach that goal. Or also, those are the typical goals that you give up on, because as soon as a little bit stress, there is something else coming into the business, something else is in the relationship, then you procrastinate and you put them a little bit further, because there is no drive, there is no why, there is no, you just have you calculated something and you say, well, that would be very fine, really nice goal, something nice to achieve, but you're missing that drive. You're missing that feeling that you have to go after it. And then you have C-type goals, and those are the goals the most important goals. Those are the goals that will inspire your life. And a C-type goal, a lot of people are a little bit afraid of setting C-type goals, because C-type goals are the typical goals that you don't know how to do it. You don't have the resources to do it. You don't have the money maybe to do it. You don't have the skills to do it yet, but you still want to do it. And the reason that you want to do it, the reason that you want to achieve that C-type goal, is because you're becoming a better person. Because you are growing. Because you see in yourself a growth factor. And if there is something that, of the only thing that gives us joy in life, is obeying to that urge in ourselves to become better. That's what we see in sports. They always want to jump faster, higher, further, run faster. It's always becoming better. To achieve those goals, you need to have better skills. You have to become another person. You have to need another awareness. And when you reach that type of goals, you have that feeling that you became someone much more valuable. And that's why you have to go after those C-type goals. And if you set a goal, you put something on your bucket list or something that you want to say, that's something I want to go, that's something I want to achieve. Well, ask yourself, is this Nick, can he achieve this goal? Do you imagine that you person, me, Nick, can he today achieve the goal that I'm now putting on paper? If the answer is yes, then it's not a C-type goal. Then it's a B-type goal. If the answer is no, and you get those shivers on your back and you're like, ooh, that's where the C-type goals come into play. Now you are on a good track. And Bob always said, expand a little bit more. If you say, well, I would like to make X money, or I would like to have X clients, or I want to like to do sports, whatever, something, Bob always encouraged us to expand it a little bit, because he knew, and I'm telling you, he knew, and I know it also, by conditioning, we always downsizing what we are capable of. We always think that other people can do better than us. We always think that people around us have more talent than we have. So we always have the tendency to downsize our goals when we talk about C-type goals. We always like, okay, I would like to have X, but okay, let's go after a little bit less. And that's where Bob said, no, expand yourself. If you have the natural, or you're daring to write this down on paper, double it, make it bigger, make it more colorful, make it more detailed, make it more vibrant, so that you will that you will need that personal growth, that you need to grow. And the reason that I'm insisting to grow is that I know from looking around about myself, is a certain stage in our life when we're passing that 40, we accomplished some things, we did some things, good things, bad things, family, or everything what goes with it. And then we are so much programmed by the circumstances that we live in, by the things that happen to us. So by the more that time flows by, the more that we have the tendency to say, well, I'll satisfy with a little bit later. Well, do it smaller, it's also good. But I'm telling you, it's not good. It's totally not good. Don't satisfy to be a little bit fit. No, be vibrant, healthy. Don't satisfy to be like 2%, 3% more in your business. No, double it. Make it bigger. Dare to dream. And it's in that dreaming, in that becoming better, because in that dream you will have to become better. And then you will start to feel the joy in your life again of reaching something and creating something. Because we are all here as creators. We have to serve and we have to create. We have to make it a better world. We have to make it a better place. And as if you ask yourself, how can I serve my clients? How can I make their life better? How can I? Then you're on good track. And how do I have to grow so that I can make them grow more? How should I become better so that I can help them to become better? And if you think like that, if you ask yourself those questions, then you will come up with totally different answers, and then you will propel yourself towards those C-type goals. And then there's a thing with C-type goals. Say, yeah, Nick, but can you dream anything? Can you set any type goal? Yes, you can set any. If you can dream it, you can do it. I say, yeah, that's not everyone has the same talents. True, not everyone has the same talents. Some people are more artistic, some people are more engineers, some people have a combination of the two, some people are more sportive, whatever. But the thing is, if you're going inside yourself, if you just sit in silence with yourself and you ask yourself, what do I really want now? Yeah, now, today in my life, how would I like to improve my life? How would I like to make a better life for myself? If you ask yourself that question today, you won't come up with an answer that you can't accomplish. Because I will never come up with the idea of I would like to be a musician. I don't have that urge in me to become a pro musician. I will never have that feeling inside me. Some people who like to be are very mechanical. Well, I'm not that mechanical. I will never come up with an idea. Well, let's build a rocket. That's not something for me. I like to teach. I like to communicate. I like to network. I like to serve people. I like to observe life. I like to think. Those are things. So I have a vision for myself there. And other people who, if you don't have that feeling, a natural feeling, so don't be afraid. If it comes up, if the idea comes up, I would like to build a totally new hairdresser's chain, and I would like to change how people are taking care of their hair, because I'm passionate about it. If you have that urge in you, you're able to do it. You're capable of it to do it. So if there is something coming up in your ideas, in you something that you say, well, I would like to do this, I would like to do that, don't be afraid. Trust in your universal principles. There will not be an urge inside you. There will not be that desire, because desire is from the start. It won't come into your mind if you're not able to do it. You can only do it if you can think it. So if you can think it, probably I won't think about it, because I'm not you. You're also unique. So if you have that idea inside you, don't be afraid. You just have to say, I'm capable. If I can think it, I'm capable. The only question that you have to answer yourself, are you willing? Are you willing to sacrifice your life, your time, for that goal? And that's a big question. Because next time I'll talk about the law of sacrifice. But if you are willing, if you can answer that question, yes, I'm capable. Yes, you are capable. If you couldn't think it, if you didn't come up with the idea, you couldn't. So you are capable. That you have to believe. And once you believe that, once you can accept that idea, the only question that you have to answer to yourself is, am I willing? No matter what, whatever it takes. Am I willing? Am I willing to sacrifice, to change something from a lower good to receive something from a higher good? I would like to see your comments and read your comments. What would you like to decide on? What is your big goal? Do you have questions about things I talked about? And I hope it's inspiring you. And I see you in the next video. from the next location. And over there, if you see that little, or maybe I should turn it like this, that's Mont Ventoux. Yes, that's Mont Ventoux. Mont Ventoux is well known from the Tour de France cycling. I like sports, so cyclists are climbing their arms around there. They're climbing up there, and they're suffering for, yeah, for endless room and victory. But that's that famous mountain over there, here in the Provence in France. So I salute you next to till the next video, and I hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you want to have more of this information. Bye.